And
But you're supposed to, like, wash your hands after making every pizza. If you don't
Oh.
have gloves.
so you have to wash your hands?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Oh, well, I guess that counts me out. Okay. Is it a fun, exciting job, or is it just kind of boring?
It's pretty exciting down here. We're always busy, so there's always something to do.
If I wanted to be a chef there, do I have to go to chef school before I come?
Oh, no, not at all. We just teach you that, like, we have, like, a basic training class. Like, it's not really a class, but someone who already knows the job will just supervise you and give you pointers on how to do it, like, on your shift.
If I was to get too close to the stove, could I catch on fire?
I'm sorry, what was that?
If I was to get too close to the stove, could I, like, overheat or something? Or
Would you get burnt?
Yes.
I'm
definitely
no, not
afraid
if you
of heat.
stand too close. We also have, like, gloves if you feel more comfortable using those, because we use, like, prongs to pick out, like, to grab the pizzas out of the oven. So, I mean, there's a low chance of you getting burnt down here unless you actually didn't use the protective things that we have for you.
Okay. Like, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat meat at all, and it just really makes me feel bad about, like, the animals and stuff. So, do I have to, like, handle the pepperoni and stuff? Because it just makes me really sick.
I mean, as a cook, you're kind of expected to do that, but if you really have, like, if you would want to use the gloves, you could do that, but if you really didn't even want to touch it, then I'm sure it's probably work around that here.
Has anyone ever gotten, like, really hot or overheated, like, by just standing by the stove?
Usually not, because we have our air conditioners in here. Like, if someone comes in and they're sick even before they come in here, it's probably a good idea. Like, if you have a flu or something, it's a good idea not to come in here. Because I've even had experience before where I just get overheated sometimes. But that's when I'm sick and just not feeling good at all. So.
Now, whenever, say, I was off the job, and could I, like, just leave and text for a while and then come back?
Oh, yeah. Like, if you go on a break, yeah, that's fine.
What if I make, like, a pizza, and since I'm a vegetarian, like, I don't really know if the meat's cooked that well. What if, like, someone gets sick?
Well, usually, like, if someone gets meat on their pizza, every single pizza goes to the oven the same amount of time, no matter what. We've had no complaints so far about anyone getting sick here, but if it would come to that, it would be a manager's problem. They would talk to the manager about it.
Oh, okay. Who gets to, answer, like, the phone?
Any of our employees do. We have drivers, cooks, and managers here, so. Like, on your first day, you would get trained on how to do it, but you wouldn't be expected to do it until you felt comfortable, because we have, like, an order-taking, it's just a different kind of way to take orders on the computer, because we use those, so.
I think that would be a fun job. I kind of talk a lot.
Oh, yeah, no problem. It's really good.
Now, what do you do for things like, I don't know, holidays and things? Do you have, like, certain people to decorate for you?
No, like, if our employees want to decorate, then you can decorate. No problem.
I really don't like violence or anything. Like, what if a fight goes on?
Well, with the employees, we like, don't tolerate any kind of, like, violence at all, like physical or verbal, anything like that. If it would occur to you or anything, I know it wouldn't, but he would just tell the manager, and, like, I'm the manager, I would deal with that at all. We'd kick them out, because we don't.
You don't see a lot of violence there, right?
No, not at all.
Okay, that's good. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Do I get to, like, pick how much I get paid, or how does that work?
Well, you start out at minimum wage as a cook or a driver. You wouldn't start out a manager if you wanted to. You would have to go through our classes here, like you would have to be a cook. But yeah, you start out at minimum wage for a cook or a driver.
Oh, I really don't like driving that much. I just don't really trust myself. I might wreck, like, if I have the pizza in the car.
Oh, yeah.
And that just, might not be good. because I want to get the pizza to the customer. So I don't think I'd be a really good driver for Pizza Hut.
Yeah, well, if you were a cook, you would start at minimum wage. We get annual raises every year, but also if you like had outstanding performance and someone notices it, you can also just ask for a raise too.
Now, are you the most in charge person there, or could we speak to someone who's like?
Well, right now I'm the shift manager in charge of tonight's shift. My RGM, which is higher than me, he's not here. He'll be in tomorrow morning from 11 to 8. So if you would like to call then and just talk to him, I'm sure that wouldn't be a problem at all.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. I forget what I was gonna say. I feel really stupid now.
No, no problem.
Oh, what is your favorite thing about working at Pizza Hut?
I don't know. I mean, I don't really mind my job at all. A lot of people like hate going to their job, but every day, like I'm a people person too, so I really enjoy like the customers and just it brightens my day. Just the customers and like getting things done on time. That's what I enjoy. I try to make sure that I lead an example for my team members.
Now, for holidays and things, whenever I'm decorating, do I just walk outside and be like, oh, I want this here and I want that there, or do you have to ask first?
Well, I mean, you would have to ask the manager, but like with decorating for holidays, it's not really a problem. Like there's not much that we would say that you couldn't do. Like if you want to hang decorations up or whatever, that's fine.
Okay, say I was hanging something, I was decorating something on the wall, and I was standing on a ladder, and what happened? What would happen if I fell down and broke my leg or something?
In that case, I'm not sure about that, but I'm pretty sure I don't know, like you would be able to file for workman's compensation for that if it came down to it, and you would get paid for being hurt on the job.
Oh, that's cool.
Now, wait. Do you go to other pizza stores without anyone catching you, or are you just only Pizza Hut?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Do you like other pizza stores, or do you only go to Pizza Hut?
Oh, well, for me personally, I try different pizzas. Like Pizza Hut's great and not all, but yeah, I go to other pizza places.
Do you try to avoid other coworkers seeing you?
Oh no, not at all. I mean, there's no problem with that. If no one is going to criticize you or anyone else who goes somewhere else, it doesn't matter.
Would you recommend this job to everyone?
Yeah, I actually do. It's a really good job and it's a good opportunity, especially if you're if you start out as a cook and if you want to go to a manager, it's an awesome thing to have on your resume or even when you're filling out applications. And it's a good job to start out at. And the people here are really nice. It doesn't take long to get to know someone. And I mean, if you started here, you would enjoy the atmosphere and everything.
Uh-huh. The only thing I'm really worried about is if I mess up, I don't want people to make fun of me because as a child I grew up and people would make fun of me and stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, like I said, we don't hold anything against anyone. We don't criticize people, and especially if you mess up, you're new and everything. That's just a given. People, even I mess up things all the time here. It's not a problem at all. People, and especially the people that work down here, we're definitely not like that. No one tries to bully anyone or bring people down, you know?
Uh-huh.
So yeah, you wouldn't have to deal with anything like that.
Okay, wait, what city is this?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh? Pittsburgh,
Pennsylvania.
Oh my gosh, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'm from Wisconsin.
Oh jeez.
I'm so sorry. I feel really bad now.